It is a privilege to speak in this important debate on the state of the United Kingdom's space industry, a sector of strategic importance to our national economy, our scientific capability and our future prosperity. And let me begin by making one thing very clear. The United Kingdom has the potential to be a true spacefaring nation. We have the scientific expertise, the entrepreneurial ambition, and the geographical advantage to build a world-leading domestic space sector. In my own constituency, the space industry is totemic. From the Westcott Space Cluster and National Space Propulsion Centre at Westcott Venture Park to UK Space Command's headquarters and the National Space Operations Centre at RAF High Wycombe in Walters Ash, the nation's military hub for space operations, workforce development and space capability delivery, Mid Buckinghamshire stands out as not only a showcase for the space industry, but also an incubator for research and development, a true representation of the sector in its entirety. Now, the Labour Party came into office with a good promise, a promise of a bold new era for science and technology. Their manifesto committed to supporting high-growth sectors, including space, and spending on sovereign capabilities to secure Britain's place on the global stage. And I hope when the Minister stands to wind up this debate, she is able to confirm all of that is going to become a reality. Because in practice, and you would expect this, Mr. Betts, from the opposition to challenge the government and to kick the tyres where they make good promises, we have seen little more than the rhetoric and inaction on this subject. Since July 2024, the space sector has been left in a policy limbo. Programmes vital to our future competitiveness have been stalled or scrapped. Promised investment zones with a focus on aerospace innovation have failed so far to materialise. I hope the Minister can correct that when she stands up to speak. And the much-vaunted Labour industrial strategy, supposed to support clusters such as Harwell, Leicester and Cornwall, remains a mystery. Perhaps the Minister might confirm when we're going to get that industrial strategy. The consequences are tangible and severe. We are already seeing UK-based satellite developers and launch technology firms relocating to more supportive environments abroad. Domestic providers face greater uncertainty accessing long-term capital, while investors are left wondering whether the government has any meaningful plan to support this vital sector. That, Mr. Betts, is not just a blow to British industry, it is a blow to local economies. The space industry is not confined to a few square miles of southeast England. It is an ecosystem that stretches from satellite testing in Glasgow to launch infrastructure in the Shetlands to mission control in Oxfordshire. And of course, as others have spoken, the importance of Cornwall. Every contract cancelled, every R&D grant deferred is a missed opportunity for skilled employment in communities that need it the most. By contrast, under the previous Conservative government, UKSA launched its National Space Innovation Programme in late 2023, with up to £65 million distributed over 4 years, including a £34 million first tranche aimed at low TRL technology readiness level disruptive technologies. And what of the young people inspired by the promise of a career in space science? The previous Conservative government made education and outreach a priority. We backed STEM education, supported apprenticeships through the National Space Academy, and ensured that British students were represented in flagship European and international missions. Labour, by contrast, has made no clear commitment to supporting science education in the context of space, nor have they outlined any plan to secure future UK participation in global space exploration partnerships. Mr. Betts, I must also raise the issue of our highly specialist supply chain. Components built in Wales, avionics manufactured in the Midlands, propulsion systems designed in Surrey, and the excellent work of the National Space Propulsion Centre at Westcott in my constituency, these are the unsung heroes of the UK's space sector. They rely on steady R&D investment and long-term procurement planning. But Labour's failure to provide certainty for either means that many of these SMEs now face an existential threat.